Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Gonna give it a few seconds for whoever's around to join. Hope everyone is having a great start to the week. I know I am. I think a couple people might have joined. Might kick it off. Guys, just wanted to say a big thank you to all of those who posted on Facebook for my birthday. Really appreciated that. Had an awesome day, so it was really good celebration all around. Yeah, so I think I'll kick it off now. It seems a couple people have joined. So what I wanted to talk about today was basically I was watching some Jim Rohn. I don't know if some of you are familiar with the speaker. He was basically this really great motivational speaker in the past, and the guy is just so inspirational. And something that he brought up which caught my attention was basically this notion of if you have enough reasons, you can do just about anything, right? And it makes sense, if you have the right reasons to do something, you can do anything. And if you really think about that enough, like that makes sense because you have those drivers. You know what's pushing you to the next level, right? So, it kind of got me thinking to the point, like, for myself, what are some of those? And I want to explore that with you guys, see if you can find your core drivers. So some of these could be, for instance, personal reasons, like, do you like the respect, the significance that things give you, that the things in your life that you do give you? Is it the joy, the satisfaction that it brings you? Generally, also the things that we do in our lives is generally sort of through that journey that we get sort of that satisfaction. Is by doing things and by being on that journey with different people and exploring it with others that we really get that sense of that sense of satisfaction. So, is that one of your core drivers, sort of the whole journey and exploring things, experimenting? So I guess there's a couple of those personal reasons that come in. Then on the flip side, there's also family. Do you do the things you do in your life for other people? Do you do it for your siblings, for your parents, for your extended family? Do you do it for your friends, your close friends, the people that are close to you? And Jim Rohn just was like really good at outlining that the bigger the driver for you, and the better yours. So it's going to be different for all of us. Some of us will, be driven by different things. Some people are driven, for instance, some of the bankers or something like that might be more driven by not even necessarily the money. Jim Rohn was pointing out they're very driven by the winning, and so again, that goes to a personal reason. On the flip side, if you're very driven by family, your whatever you'll leave behind, sort of maybe your kids. A main driver for a lot of people is their kids. What are they going to leave behind for them? How can they serve them? How can they provide security for them? And then another one that I just thought about recently was a cause. What are you passionate about? Is it, whether it be the environment, I thought about, or anything like that? What are the things in your life that push you to develop yourself? What do you spend time on? How do you train yourself? Because the better what those core drivers are, and they can be any of these things, the easier it'll be actually to just do them, as opposed to always trying to just motivate yourself, which doesn't really work. If instead I want to make a difference to the environment, I want to stop people, whatever it may be, cutting down the trees in the Amazon, or something like that. If it's a core driver to you, then obviously you'll feel compelled to do whatever it takes, whether it's buying a ticket to go somewhere to explore, to do some research, that you'll make it happen, because it won't be about yourself anymore, or it won't be about some cause that you need to motivate yourself about. Instead, it'll be an inner driver, something that's really important to you. And again, it's related to that word why. Why are you doing this? You'll have answered that question because it's something that you're passionate about, something you're excited about. So I guess, I just wanted to put that out there and see with you guys, do you know what your core drivers are, you know? So AJ saying, when some people really mock person, it definitely drives them to shut their mouth by really achieving something big. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, when you see someone who's made fun of, you do want to stand out and, you know, change that. You know, it's not cool. So you're gonna stand up for that person and make it happen. So again, the better you know your core drivers and the things that make you stand up and push through, definitely helps. I don't know if there's any other drivers that come up for you guys listening, but I think one that's definitely big for me is definitely family and friends. I think I push to do most of the things I do in regards to that. Like I feel that there's a big pull towards pushing my own boundaries so I can serve them, so I can also serve other people. And so I think the better you can figure out what drives you, what your why is, and that's why I brought these up today, is to bring some concrete examples to the table. Then I think the idea is then to allow those to pull you, as opposed to these allow you to sort of like ease through life because they pull you towards it, as opposed to something like motivation, which is more of a push, where you need to push yourself always to go beyond your boundaries. So I don't know if that sort of resonated with you guys. If you guys are watching this later, feel free to comment and to let me know what you feel some of your drivers are. I'd love to hear it.